Hello, my people, and welcome to something new this time. We got a tier list. We're in tier maker. If you don't know what that is, huh? So basically, there's a bunch of tiers. S tier is amazing. A tier is really good. B tier is pretty good. C tier is mid. D tier is bad. E tier is really bad, and F tier is horrible. And yeah, and this, you know what this is? You might understand. These are all the horror games I played this year. With all the indie horror games, but I don't think I played a non-indie horror game this year. So yeah, and Happy New Year's, by the way, because it's not New Year's yet, but probably will be or has been when this video comes out. Anyways, I got a haircut, by the way. We're gonna start. So we're starting with Don't Let Her In. Don't Let Her In. I didn't make a video on this. It was a very short game. On itch, you should probably play it. You can play it for free in your browser. It was decent, or like it was fine. There wasn't much to the game. It wasn't very scary. I like the art direction. That kind of reminded me of Faith, which I haven't played yet, but probably will because it looks like a really good game. The art design is kind of reminds me of Faith, or really does. And you know, but it was too short and didn't have enough content for me to put it high. So I think D tier is good for this. Yeah, there was not much to talk about in the game. It's just another short itch game that, yeah. Next, we got one we could talk about a little bit more. Shipwrecked 64. Now that I think about it, we probably can't talk about it super much because I haven't played the full game of this. I started relatively recently. I started playing this. It's a really good game so far, though. It's a fake out, although I wouldn't really call it a fake out horror game because I mean you understand that it's a horror game when you play it. But yeah, there's a lot of subtle like, oh, you're just going around doing the shit you're supposed to do, and then there's an animation of you getting killed by your friend. It's like it's horrifying. Overall though, I think the things I've played so far is a B tier, but it has good potential to be S tier. So I think A tier is good for this game. But so far I'm really enjoying the game, although proceeding in the game might be some of the most annoying shit of all time because the game is about like fourth wall breaking and like going like out of bounds and stuff in a lot of places. When I try to glitch through a damn wall because I had to look up on YouTube how to do it, it won't let me. It takes me like 50 tries to do that, even though I'm doing the exact thing that the person in the video was doing. I don't get that. However, it's a really good game other than that. It has great storytelling, great art direction, and then it has great character design and characters. Otherwise, I really like this game. That's like the only problem I have. How annoying it is to proceed, but I guess that's my fault for being a dumbass. Clickholding. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. How did this game get popular? This is by Strange Scaffold. The creators of Life Eater, which got less popular than this, and I didn't play Life Eater, but it seems way better than this. Yet this got way more popular. This game is so weird. This is like, because it's a pretty cool experience, but for being like a 30 to 40 minute game on Steam that actually costs something. Yeah, I don't know. This game was like, it made no sense. Hence the name Strange Scaffold, the creators. It's a C tier because it was a cool experience, but it should not have costed anything because of the because of the playtime. But yeah, it was a cool experience, so I'll give it like a high C tier. Mimic Search. I hated this game. I know a lot of people thought this game was cool. I hated it so much. This is one of the few times I've played a game and it has genuinely annoyed me how bad the game is. Because you know what? Of course, it's again me being blind and a freaking idiot. But there was the road you're supposed to go in to find the mimic that you were looking for in the entire game. You cannot find that game. This game is so bad that I'm stuttering with my words. The road is so not very visible at all that you can't proceed. So I decided to just stop playing the game and for some reason upload a 40-minute video of me doing basically nothing except driving around shit. And I watched a video instead on how to beat this game. Literally, when you go down the road, you just go in a house, shoot the monster, and that's it. That's the whole game. I know this was free, and I shouldn't be harsh on these free games. But oh my god. It's not F tier though. I feel bad giving a free game an F tier. So I'll give it E tier. I still hated this game. It actually annoyed me. But I think it annoyed me just because I'm horrible at things. Clap Clap. I enjoyed Clap Clap. I know it's another short game, just like these three, especially this one. But I enjoyed it. There was a reason it got, like, usually short-ish games get, or this one released on Steam too, but short-ish games don't get too much attention. It gets, like, attention from, like, 2 YouTubers, and then it's done. Well, this one got attention from Markiplier, Big Gaming, Penguin Zero, GT Live. Like, so many people played this game, and I think the reason for it is because this game was genuinely cool. Because the thing I like about this game is how damn scary it is and how genius the scares in the game are. Because the fact that the whole purpose of the game is that you have to walk deep into dark rooms and then to turn the lights on, expecting a monster to appear any room you get into is genius. It's genuinely genius. I kind of wish I made a video on this, because this was a great game. The chase sequence in the end is not hard in the slightest, but it's good. It's a cool chase sequence and it's terrifying. Even Penguin Zero called this game scary. Then you know that's a scary game. Although, again, it's too short for me to put it any higher than a B, I'd say. I think short horror games, like on Itch and shit, like this one, they have to be absolute masterpieces to get to A tier even. Because I feel like they're too short for me to give a great opinion on it. But words cannot describe my hatred for this game. Dang, I have one for each tier. That's pretty cool, except S tier. With, like, my hatred for this game is undescribable. Fuck, it's not undescribable. This game is like just a walking simulator that did everything horribly. It's just you walk around finding levers and then that's kind of it. And it actually costs money. There's AI generated shit in the game, and that's a massive L. It's not scary. I see a lot of YouTubers play it and like and that's the fake. Those are the fakest reactions I've ever seen. It's not scary at all. Everything about this game, how short it is for costing money, everything about this game is downright horrible. This is worse than Garden of Banban. I know you might not have heard that sentence ever in any other part of your entire life, but this is worse than every Banban game, I'd say. I hate this game. I hate it so much. I don't know what motivated me to get the game in the first place. It was just I saw the game and I was like, oh shit, I want to be early to a game. And then played it a little bit, and I couldn't even bear finishing the game because it's so annoyingly bad. I hate this. No shit. I despise this game. This might genuinely be the worst horror game I've ever played. Santa's Workshop. I recorded a video on me playing it. It was a 3 Christmas horror games video. And I never released the video because I couldn't finish any of the games. I couldn't finish this one. I couldn't finish this one, which I don't know if you can even consider a horror game. And I could barely finish this one. These were the 3 games that I played on my video. And I couldn't finish any of them. This one was... I think it was just a joke game. So I don't know how bad I can place it. Because it was just a joke game after all. It's still an E tier though. Because it is a walking simulator, or I guess a running simulator. And you just try to collect gifts. Like in, yeah. Like in Silent Breath a little bit, but that we'll get to later. But it was fine. It didn't cost any money, unlike someone over here. It was alright. But I'll still put it in E tier. Because I still liked Don't Let Her In's art design and a bit of sound design. This didn't have much going for it. Get Even Santa. It's like a roguelike. It's like a roguelike Christmas horror kind of action game. I mean, again, there's not much to this game. Although it was fun. It was actually pretty fun. It reminds me of like Brotato, if you guys have played that game. And I haven't played Binding of Isaac, but it kind of looks similar. It's fine. I think it's a D tier. It's not better than Don't Let Her In, I think. No, because Don't Let Her In, I think, had some more likable qualities, but this one, yeah, it had more likable qualities. This one was fun, but it had more likable qualities. Kiniro Pet. I have still not released my video on this game, but it's a great game. One bad thing is that, or technically a good thing, is that you guys can't see like like my computer itself and shit, and like tabs and stuff that are down here at the bottom. Which if you did, that would have been bad for me, but good for the video. I won't explain much more why, because that would spoil some shit. But yeah. This was impressive though. Like genuinely, I don't know how they managed to do all the things they did. And it's genuinely horrifying how they did that. Some of the horror elements, I think people were overreacting how good they were. I mean, the only things that scared me were some of the things Kiniro Pet did, which again, I'm not going to elaborate further because I don't want to spoil too much. But overall, this is honestly a pretty wholesome game too. Kiniro Pet is a wholesome guy, except not always. Again, I won't say anything more. It's an A tier though, close to an S tier even. Best game so far we've talked about. again, Shipwreck 64 I think has potential to be better than this game. I just haven't played enough to give. I feel like if I haven't played a game much, I think it's hard to give the game an S tier. Blank 01. This game was really cool. I think this is my favorite short itch game. Sorry, clap clap, I still love you. I think it didn't get enough attention. Clap clap, I'm glad it got so much attention it did. But I think this is very slightly better. I think these are both low B tiers. Cause I liked this game was almost like a life lesson. No, but like it had a very cool message in the game, and it's literally about a normal life. Literally the entire game is you living a normal life, and that scared me. That's honestly impressive. But yeah, I think this game was cool. I'm putting it at a slightly higher B tier than Clap Clap. I think this game deserved more attention than it did, and yeah. Glitched Out was fine. It was fine. This was a really anticipated game for me because it was made by Super Horror Bro, a cool YouTuber, and it looked like a good game. It looked like it had a cool plot and stuff, and it was disappointing. I expected more than what I got, but it's free, and I still enjoyed, some of the art directing designs and stuff like that, and the character design. And the game was the game scary? The game wasn't very scary, but I still appreciated it. It was charming. I think this game is higher than these two. I know I talked more highly about these two, but the thing is, these two are too short, I think. This one was at least like, I don't know what, 40, 50 minutes long, and it took me a bit longer because I got stuck on some parts. But, yeah. I think this game deserves a low B tier, just like these. Mouthwashing! My boy! I love mouthwashing. I love everything about mouthwashing. No, I don't. It is close to being a perfect game. I'm not even joking. I played this on my birthday, and I was joking in the start of the video, like, I could be doing actually, like, fun things with my friends or family this birthday, but I'm deciding to play play one horror game and make a video instead. Bro, I don't even regret playing this for my birthday. This shit was so good. The storytelling is some of the best storytelling I've seen in any indie horror game and horror game ever in general. The horror in this game, it was a very disturbing game. It was a very, and it's probably the first walking simulator I've genuinely loved. Jesus Christ, I don't want KFC right now. I love this game. Damn, there's a lot of things in Swedish, I just realized. Y'all will deal with it. I love this game. It's an easy S tier. Easiest S tier in my life. No, it's not the easiest. It's one of the best horror games I've played. Up there with Doki Doki Literature Club, Little Nightmares 2, and Inside. Is it even better than Inside? No, I don't think it's better than Inside, but it's almost as good. Yeah, it's a top 4 indie horror game of all time, in my opinion. I absolutely adore this game. Oh my god, it was good. And it also confused me so much. There's a villain in the game. I won't say which one. But I didn't perceive them as the villain while I was playing the game, because I was everything was happening so quickly that I was like confused, and I forgot a lot of things that they did. And I understood that they were an asshole. I didn't understand that they were the villain until long later. So I think if the comments were activated on my video, which they weren't, people would have absolutely flamed me, because that person is horrible. The best gift there is. The third game, along with these two, I played on my 3 Christmas horror games video that I didn't release. There were 3 endings to this game. I only played one, or I only got one. They were fine. It was fine. It was a fine game. It was again a walking simulator, but that's fine. And yeah, I didn't really care for this game. There was barely anything to this game. I don't even think this was a joke horror game, so I'll put it below Santa's Workshop. FNAF Into the Pit. We got back to bangers here. I love this game. This is my favorite FNAF game. If you didn't know, I don't like FNAF. The best FNAF game in my opinion is Help Wanted. I haven't played Help Wanted 2, but Help Wanted is like a B or an A tier game. I like Help Wanted, but this game is absolutely superior to Help Wanted, even though it's my second place. I don't like FNAF's horror. I don't like that. I don't like how much jump scares are in the game. I don't like that there's no build up to the jump scares. I don't like the gameplay. I think it's repetitive and boring. I don't like FNAF. But this one changed everything. Like, genuinely, I think, I love this game, and Mega Cat Studios did this game so much better than Steel Wool has ever done in any game. I love this. I love this game. There's great pixel art, great story. It's actually scary, especially as a third-person game. I love the characters. I think it's really fun to play, and it's really replayable. There's literally mini games to play whenever you want in the game. I love this game. Not as much as Mouthwashing, but I love this game. I remember when I played Mouthwashing, I actually had a hard time deciding which one I liked more. I realize now that Mouthwashing is 1,000 times better, but this one's still really good. It's like a mid S tier. This is a high S tier. I loved FNAF Into the Pit. These are my two goats of 2024 indie horror. Lurley and the Laser Eyes. I have barely played much of this game. I haven't released my part 2 yet. I don't even know if I'm finished with it. I might really make another video and combine it. Because I haven't found much. That's the thing. Lurley and the Laser Eyes is so hard because there's so many random ass puzzles that you can find in random ass spots of the game. And yeah. I don't know. It's a really good game though. It has great storytelling. It has great designs of like art direction. I think it has the best of these horror games that I've talked about. Yeah, it's genuinely impressive. I really like this game. I think these were all both of these were high A tiers, since this one had potential to be S tier and this one was almost S tier. So I think I'll put this here. But I'm really enjoying that game so far. Although I think it's a really long game, so it might get even better. That's also what I'm thinking. It might get even better, just like Shipwreck 64. So I'm putting those beside each other. Next up, we got Finding Frankie. This was probably, when it comes to like the indie horror community and fan base, this might have been like the most anticipated game. If every indie horror fan came and decided what their most anticipated indie horror game of 2024, what their most anticipated was, out of all these horror games, this one I think would be first place. People were excited for this game. It was also made by somebody who doesn't even like horror, which is really cool. Super Lou. It's honestly so impressive. Although the game had issues. The game definitely had issues. It had glitches and bugs. It had a lot of... I think the world record for beating this game was like 4 minutes because there were so many bugs that they could like use to get out of bounds and shit. But I still think it's really impressive for a first game of somebody who doesn't even like horror games, and I think it was really fun to play. I really like the soundtrack. That was awesome. I really enjoyed this game. Again, these are all high A tiers. So I think, or this is like a mid to high A tier, and this is like a mid to low A tier. So I think I'll put it here. Next up is Indigo Park. I liked Indigo Park. It's a really charming and fun game. Or it's not fun. It's a very charming and nice game. I like the game for what it was, and for being a free game. I think it has potential in future chapters to become like S tier, or at least a good A tier. But this is just chapter 1. So it goes here. It goes above these, because I'm also ranking these, of course. It goes above these, because these are all low B tiers. This one's like a mid B tier. But I like this one. Unique Geese is truly my boy. I like Unique Geese. He's genuinely like a gifted indie horror game developer. From that when he recreated Garden of Banban, people were like, yeah, this guy should become a game developer, and he did. So I enjoy that. Next up, we got the Stairway 7. This was actually like one of the first horror games I played on this channel. Out of all these, I think this was the first one. Hold up a second. Yeah, this was the first one I played on this channel out of all these. And it was really good. No, it wasn't really good. It was good. I need to think before I speak. I'm like, it was really good. No, wait, never mind. But it was good. I think I haven't played any other Anomaly games, but from what I've seen, this is the best one. And yeah, I enjoyed this. Although I feel like Anomaly games aren't for me. Really. So yeah, that's probably why I've only played this one. It's because this one looked really cool. But yeah, it was terrifying. That's something that I can definitely talk about. It was horrifying. The anomalies were really scary. The jump scare was absolutely brutal, and the ending was actually one of the best out of all these in this entire list. But I think the ending got it from like a C to a D tier to like a B tier. I like it more than Black Hole 1? No, I don't think so. I don't think I like it more than Clap Clap either, matter of fact. Wait, I think I do like it more than Clap Clap. No, I don't. Yes, I do. These are kind of tied together. No, I think this is good. Sprunky. Bro, I literally saw a video talking about the most searched games on Google of the entire year. Bro, this game was 4th place. The 4th most searched game on the entirety of Google. It was like more than like fucking Space Marine 2 and shit. It was more searched than that. It's actually impressive. But I think this game is overrated. You know the drama of the guy who doxed the creator of this game for all the brain rot that this game had on YouTube, that the creator of this game had nothing to do with. This game is overhated, but of course there's not much to this game. So it's worse than Click Holding. It's another C tier, because you know, it's a fine game and it's a free on your browser on itch. It got way more attention than it should have. I don't know how it got its attention, but that's impressive. Silent Breath. Wow. I don't like this game. I did not at all. Wait, I forgot a game on this list. Oh shit, well, I'll do that. See you guys. There it is. Muzi. The first game I ever played on this channel, so I don't know how I forgot it. Anyways, going back to Silent Breath. I didn't like this game. The only thing this game had going for it was the graphics that were extremely impressive, and this game was really scary. It had a lot of jump scares with barely any build up, which I didn't like. But it was really scary. It was horrifying, matter of fact. But it's the most walking simulator that has ever walking simulated. Along with, you could say Baki is just a walking simulator too, but this is more of a walking simulator. And along with the Santa's Workshop, it was also a walking simulator. I don't like walking simulators. They're boring, but I love mouth washing. You literally just walk around collecting posters. That's all you do, and when you collect 5, you win. I got this game for 50% off, and I won a refund. I hated this game. E tier. E tier is good. The bottom of E tier is good for it. CV's Factory was a really underappreciated game of this year, in my opinion. I think CV's Factory was a generic mascot horror game, but I think it was good for being that. There's, Baki and Muzi and stuff like that got more popular than this, even though they're worse. This one at least had good character design and better scares. These just have goofy and unoriginal and bad character design. I think this one was decent, and for being free, unlike these two, I think it's a C tier. And it's better. No, it's not better than Spunky. I'm pretty sure these are the creators. The creators of CV's Factory are the creators of like Skibidi Toilet Invasion or something, which is depressing, but that has nothing to do with the game itself. I'll say it's better than Sprunky. It had more to it, of course. But I wanna put Sprunky higher, but it doesn't have enough content for it. Because I don't like the hate that Sprunky's getting. Anyways, lastly, we have Muzi, which I called Muzzy in my video on this game. Sorry, Muzi. I think Muzzy sounds better, but Muzi. This game was not good. We're ending off with a not very good one. Even though it was the first game on my channel, that wasn't because I don't know, I personally like the game. I just was scrolling on Steam looking for a game to play on my channel, and that came up and it looked good, which it wasn't. It was not good. But yeah, it was really unoriginal. Everything's stolen from Puppy Playtime and Garden of Bamba and shit. At least it was better than fucking Baki. And probably Silent Breath, because this actually had some sort of gameplay at all. So I think this is better than Silent Breath. I don't think I like it more than Mimic Search. Mimic Search was annoying, but this one costed money for being so short. So I think this is, that. It has potential in other chapters, but I think it's that. Now that is my list. Let's see how long this video got. Alright. It got decently long. That is my list. I don't know if the comments are going to be activated on this video, but if you disagree strongly on something, comment, because I like hearing people's opinions, because it usually makes me angry, and I enjoy that for some reason. And I also enjoy pissing people off, so, yeah, if you strongly disagree with something on this list, I'll gladly let you talk about that. Anyways, yeah, that's my list of the entirety of 2024 that I played. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.